I can't believe how much money we've raised just in the last 2 years because of this fire department. I don't know where I'd be if I wasn't here. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. It means so much to me and my family.
Firefighter paramedic Tim Petz' son Logan was diagnosed with Duchenne's muscular dystrophy just last year. Tim's been working in overdrive, raising awareness and funds for the cause, for research, for treatments, for a cure. Most recently, for the second year in a row, he's been training for the New York Marathon to raise money for Parent Project Muscular Dystrophy.
They can never do this. They'll probably, in majority of them in their life, will never be able to run a race like this.
There are more than 50 kinds of muscular dystrophy. Duchenne's is caused by the lack of dystrophin, a protein that keeps the muscles strong.
My son says he got a new pair of shoes the other day. He goes, "Dad, I'm training for the race." And that broke my heart.
You're not nervous again, are you? Men today? Yeah.
5-year-old Logan, though, just started an experimental drug meant to help slow the deterioration of the muscles. Organizations like PPMD and MDA, the Muscular Dystrophy Association, helped fund this new trial. Science is moving right along with them.
We got to about mile 13 and things started to hurt. We got to mile 15 and things really started to hurt. And then we found Logan in the crowd and our family over there on the side holding signs, cheering for us. And just to hear Logan look over at Tim and say, "Go, Daddy, go." Like, Logan doesn't know why Tim's running that race, you know? To him, that's his dad, that's his hero. But to see that moment and witness it firsthand, it changed me. It really did. It gave me a sense of purpose, and that's what this is all about.
The purpose is Logan and all the other children and adults suffering from muscular dystrophy.
The fire department is a tight-knit family, and when one of our own is suffering with an obstacle, I want to do everything I can to help them. And by running this race and filling the boot, that's my way of helping out.
And that's how Tim ended up gaining some sidekicks this year.
Logan!
Every day I wake up, I hug my children, I'm so grateful for their health and well-being, and I just know that tomorrow we could have a brand new challenge that we didn't even expect, and I just would love to have people supporting me in my challenges so I would not be doing this alone.
And if you ask the MDA families, they will tell you they haven't been alone for the last 60 years. The International Association of Firefighters has been there all along the way, making all of this progress possible.
When doctors told my parents to consider themselves lucky if I made it to 12, they seriously underestimated the power of the IAFF and the MDA.
For the very first year, the MDA's Goodwill Ambassador is an adult, showing the odds can be beaten.
Doctors don't know everything, no matter how great they are. Last month I turned 25, so I've now more than doubled my life expectancy.
Researchers are predicting that in the next 5 years, more treatments will be developed than had been in the last 50 years. Local 2928 President Jose Gonzalez was among the 2,000 firefighters at this year's IAFF convention, listening to the success stories, like Joe and his ability to go to college, have a job, and live a normal life.
I really am living proof that the research you guys have funded through the MDA is making an impact. And because of you, we know so much more about these diseases than we ever have before.
It truly shows that, you know, the collecting that we're doing in the streets is making a huge difference in the MDA.
All those years in the streets, yet now, for the second year in a row, we have a safer, cooler, and friendlier environment.
And you're able to interact more with the citizens who are contributing.
When you stand in the breezeway of Publix, it's nice. You're not in the heat, and you know, as hot as it is, we're staying hydrated, and you can get the people going in and going out. You know, a lot of the people say, "Hey, I don't have any cash, but I'll get you on the way out."
And as always, there's going to be a little competition this year, a wager.
Well, lo and behold, in 1987, someone had the brilliance of coming up with a trophy, and they said, "Hey, how about if we send this trophy to the station and crew, the station and shift that collects the most money?" And I'll tell you right now, the gauntlet's been laid, because for the past 3 years, Station 29B shift has owned this trophy. So I petition to every crew out there, can you knock off Station 29B shift? That's my question to you. Here it is. Do you want it? If you want it, you got to get out and collect.